How to improve IELTS writing score. IELTS Writing Task 2 is the second part of the writing test, where you are presented with a point of view, argument, or problem and asked to write an essay in response. Your essay should be in a formal style, at least 250 words in length, and you should aim to complete it in under 40 minutes. 10 tips to improve your IELTS writing band score. The IELTS writing test can be a challenging task for many of you. To help you prepare, here are 10 tips that can assist you to develop your writing skills and get you closer to achieving your desired score.
If you're interested in living or working in English-speaking countries, you may need to achieve a particular band score in one or more of these IELTS components for your study, visa application, and professional registration.
Reading, writing, speaking, listening. The IELTS band score you need to achieve will depend on the visa, employer, or university requirements that apply to your situation. If you need a higher band in the IELTS writing section, or you just want to improve your overall IELTS score, there are things you can do to improve your band score. Good morning. What is the IELTS writing test?
The IELTS writing test is made up of 2 tasks.
Writing Task 1. Writing Task 1 is slightly different depending on whether you are an academic or general training test taker. However, both responses must be 150 words or more. Writing Task 1 is worth 1/3 of your overall writing band score. General training test takers will be asked to write a letter based on a situation outlined in the IELTS test. Examples of letters you may be asked to write include a letter to a friend, a complaint to a company, a request to an employer. Academic test takers will be provided with a chart, diagram, or graph. The test taker will be asked to analyze and explain the data in their own words. This answer must be written in a formal style. Writing Task 2. Writing Task 2 is the same for both general training and academic test takers. In Task 2, you will be asked to write a formal essay in response to a statement or premise. Your essay must be 250 words or more in length. Writing Task 2 is worth 2/3 of your overall writing band score. Types of essays to expect in your IELTS Writing Task 2. How is your IELTS writing test marked? At IELTS, we want to help boost you to the next level. That's why we share with you how we test, how we mark your work, and what is important. There are no secrets to how the writing test is marked, everything is transparent. the marking scheme is based on the following 4 criteria. Each of the criteria is worth 25% of your total mark for each task. Task achievement. This assesses how well you have answered the question that was asked. Coherence and cohesion. This assesses how well you have organized your ideas and how well you have linked them together. Lexical resource. This assesses your range of vocabulary and your ability to use it accurately. Grammatical range and accuracy. This assesses your ability to use grammar correctly and to produce sentences that are grammatically correct. Each criterion is marked on a scale of 1 to 9, with 9 being the highest score. The overall band score is calculated by averaging the scores for each criterion. Tip 1. Study the assessment criteria. The best way to impress the examiners is to understand what they're looking for. The band descriptors for both writing Task 1 and Task 2 can be downloaded for free. These resources outline the skills and behaviors that a test taker needs to demonstrate for each band score, and for each of the 4 assessment criteria. Tip 2. Plan your time. Task 2 is worth twice as much as Task 1 when it comes to calculating your final writing band score. With this in mind, plan to spend about 40 minutes on Task 2 and 20 minutes on Task 1. If you spend too much time on Task 1, you may find yourself unable to finish Task 2, which will result in a lower overall writing band score. Tip 3. Read the task outline twice. It's important to fully understand the tasks that you are completing. IELTS examiners will give higher scores to test takers who fully address all parts of the task, and show that they have well-developed answers on the topic. Highlight or write down the different elements of the task scenario or question and make sure you address all of these in your answer. Tip 4. Draft your answers. Spending some time planning your answers can help you achieve higher marks for the coherence and cohesion assessment criteria. Examiners look for evidence that you can organize your ideas logically. Aim to cover one key topic in each paragraph and read your essay or letter to make sure the ideas flow well together. Tip 5. Show off your vocabulary. IELTS examiners look for evidence that you can use a wide range of vocabulary correctly. You can improve your vocabulary by reading from different English language sources such as magazines, newspapers, blogs. Look up any words you don't know and practice using them before your test. If you find yourself using the same words over and over, think about any other words that you could use instead. Tip 6. Use a mix of sentence structures. Aim to use both complex and simple sentence structures in your writing task answers. Even if you're comfortable using complex sentence structures, make sure these are broken up by some short, simple sentences. Using too many complex sentence structures can make your test answers sound clunky. Tip 7. Perfect your punctuation. Using the correct punctuation in the right places is extremely important. The correct punctuation can help your test answers flow in a way that showcases your English fluency. If you're not sure what a certain punctuation symbol means, keep things simple and avoid using it if you can. Continue to next part.